What's up everyone, I'm Trey Baird and this is Gossipin' Games. Today we're going to be playing Super Mario Bros. 2, the US version, and we're going to be discussing the year 2016 and why we are all glad that it's finally over. I love how they randomly shoot fireballs. Oh my god, Kane threw a fireball! I love that sound effect. You know, it's funny, earlier in the game it was glitching out quite a bit, and you can see this in the other video that I did during a session about the death of Carrie Fisher, but, you know, fingers crossed, it appears to not be doing that anymore. I guess I need to give this game a really good cleaning. I cleaned it before I played it, but I should probably do it a little bit more thoroughly. So yeah, 2016. You know, the thing is, I went into this year expecting it to be a good year. I was calling it Sweet 2016 going in. And it just appears that that's not the case. Now that the year's almost over, people want to be done with this year. They are ready for 2017, and they're tired of 2016. Okay. I have a list of reasons why 2016 sucked pulled up in front of me. I had to move the camera because the camera was in the way. First and foremost, the US presidential election. Now, I certainly didn't want Trump to win, but I think that, you know, that doesn't mean I wanted Hillary to win either. I already went in there. I came from out there. I'm a libertarian. I didn't really want either of them to... Oh, there it goes. I spoke too soon. I didn't want either of them to win, but, you know, I knew that that wasn't going to be the case. One of them was going to win. So I made peace with a Hillary presidency. That is about the most pathetic game over I've ever seen. I made peace with a Hillary presidency. I was like, you know, feminists get on my nerves. It's not that I have an issue with the idea of feminism. It's just, you know, it's a nice idea on paper. I just don't like a lot of feminists that I meet. I think they're... Most of them that I've met, I can't... If you're a feminist, I can't speak for you or about you, but pretty much every feminist I've met has been a big hypocrite. You know, they've all been hateful, ugly people. I don't mean physically ugly, I mean their soul is ugly. Hateful, vile, judgmental, and, you know, childish. They don't want equality, they want preferential treatment, probably because their daddies used to call them princess or whatever when they were kids, so they have this inflated sense of ego. But I digress. You know, I made peace with the Hillary presidency because I was like, well, maybe this can start the healing process for a lot of these feminists. Maybe we can start to get over all this gender bullshit that really doesn't exist to the extent that they think it does. So, Hillary losing is going to be seen to them as a setback. It's going to be seen as proof that we need feminism, that we're not ready for a female president. It doesn't have anything to do with Hillary as a candidate herself, which, you know, I know a lot of women who are as progressive as they come, as far in that instance, not progressive in the sense that they're liberal, but progressive in the sense that they believe women can do anything that a man can do, but they just didn't want to see Hillary in the White House. They believe that she's a crook and deserved to be behind bars, or, you know, a lesser extreme of that type of judgment. Maybe they didn't want to see her behind bars, but just didn't want to see her in control of the presidency. These are valid thoughts. They have nothing to do with feminism. Or lack thereof, I should say. I mean, of course there's people that didn't want her to be president because she's a woman, but to act like that's everyone or even the majority of people is just ridiculous, in my opinion. Now, there's a lot of things that make me nervous about a Donald Trump presidency, but I don't look at these things the way that a lot of other people do. You know, do I think he's going to be a great president? I doubt it, but I hope I'm wrong. But I like some of the choices that he's made for cabinet mates. And, you know, there's been a lot of talk about him being hypocritical in the people that he's chosen for the Trump administration. And, you know, whatever. People are going to be judgmental and critical no matter what. I say let's see how his first 100 days go, and then I'll judge him based on his actual work and not, you know, the things that he said. Because politicians talk. You know, I like Obama. Didn't vote for him either time, but I like him. But, you know, he talked a lot too. He didn't come through on all of his promises. Let's see what Donald Trump can do, and then we'll go from there. You know, he talks a big game. We can all agree. Darn it. He talks a big game. We can all agree on that. But let's see what he can actually do. I think that, again, okay, now we're talking. That's where okay, I did get this far last time. At any rate, you know, after that there's celebrity deaths. Of course, we already talked about Carrie Fisher. There's Prince, there's George Michael, Civil War in Syria, you know. Oh yeah, the Pulse nightclub attack in Orlando. That was another terrorist attack. David Bowie. Brangelina. I don't follow that kind of stuff. Did they break up or something? You know, don't really care. But yeah, George Michael passing away, Muhammad Ali. I mean, some of these are silly reasons as to why 2016 was not a good year. I don't know. Okay, let's do... This is where I died last time, so let's at least get this right. Don't press the B button. Not pressing. See, I do play with real games. I don't do emulators. I'm not above doing an emulator if it's a game that would require it, such as a translation or a game that's just incredibly rare. But 90 times out of 100, I want the real experience. All I can say is just, I'm really glad that 2016 is over and we're going to make a fresh start with 2017. You know, even though people are pessimistic about a Donald Trump presidency, I don't see how 2017 can be worse than 2016. At the very least, we'll have wisdom. You know, as far as Trump goes, if he doesn't come through on his first, 100 days, his opinion will go down, and it'll be hard to come back from that. And, it'll make it less likely that he'll get reelected in 4 years. Why did they let you go up there? Oh well. What a bitch. That's awful. Oh, the red ones. On that note, we're going to end it. Game over anyway.